Disclaimer: I do not condone any violence or abuse of any kind, whether it be man on woman or woman on man, or the abuse of animals. I do not accept or condone violence of any kind. I prohibit violence of any kind. Now, this video is me being honest. And I heard about this Amaranth situation and the internet's blowing up about it, so I thought, why not me talk about it too? Now, honestly speaking, this situation is kind of crazy because this is not necessarily about abuse. This is, I would say, this is more of a toxic relationship and a toxic dysfunctional relationship as opposed to it being an abusive one. But I'll play the clip. Here's the clip.
Is literally, I was waiting for a response. You were just calling me crazy then.
I didn't say you were crazy.
No. Dude, I'm gonna give you one last chance. I'm gonna irrevocably fucking destroy everything. I can tell you something that shatters you forever, and I'll start tweeting about it too.
But what? Why would you want to do that? I don't understand.
Because you are literally telling me I did not say something that I literally said.
That should be okay to let me.
You're just right here. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. You're about to lose your entire fucking life in terms of everything that's been built because you're too obstinate to just merely accept that you didn't hear a thing. But I'm already very forgiving about that.
Because you
you
literally
want to go forward, you want to go aggressive, and you want to say, no,
Boy, was this clip hard to watch. Honestly, her husband is so annoying, and I just wanted to punch him in the face at this point. Like, but then again, there are two sides to every story. There are two sides to every story, and we've only heard Amaranth's. And honestly speaking, like, no one should be talked to like that, and no one should be treated in such a manner. Now listen, the clip is a bit longer, but I couldn't really find the clip, or I'll find the clip of him saying that he was gonna. There was a clip of where Amaranth said that her husband was gonna murder or kill her dogs. Here's the clip.
Why did you say you were gonna kill my dogs?
leave the house.
Okay, I can leave the. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the house because my dogs are here.
We'll take the dogs and leave. You're asking the question I'm telling you, and you're interrupting my fucking, telling you. Literally.
What are you saying? You just told me you were gonna kill dogs if I didn't do a 24-hour stream.
Nope, did not say that. Now you're just fucking being a liar.
I'm not just.
I said I'm going to tell you what I said in terms of the earlier. You're saying you did not say that.
I tried to tell you what I heard from you.
Now, as you can see, the husband and her, they were having an argument, and then the husband said that he was gonna attack the dogs and attack a horse because Amaranth has, I think, 2 dogs and a horse. Now, listen, the abuse of animals is next level. Leave the pets and leave her animals alone. I don't understand what you think taking all of your relationship problems and dysfunctional relationship issues out on poor innocent animals that have to live around such dysfunctional human beings is. I I would honestly never want to see anyone harming an animal, specifically for such a stupid reason as this. You're going to take all your anger out on some innocent animals that have nothing to do with you and your dysfunctional relationship with your dysfunctional train wreck wife and family relationship. Now, there's a clip of Amaranth talking about this. There's an update clip of what Amaranth was going through and her talking about what she's doing now. And here's the clip.
That was actually the first time that he's ever heard himself on a recording, because as I told you guys before, previously when I recorded him, he would just refuse to listen to recordings. Sometimes with take phones, etc., so he would never actually hear them. And I think that when he heard himself on that call, it really sunk in how much of an asshole he is. So you never fucking realized, idiot. Anyways. So as of today, though, I have access to all of my accounts and finances again. He's not here. He's getting help. And I'm seeking legal and emotional counsel.
Now, as you can see, Amaranth feels a lot better. She looks happier. She looks like she can finally breathe again. But honestly speaking, I just want to say a few things. You know, this is a very huge case of where there's no respect in this relationship. More so it being a toxic and dysfunctional relationship than it being about abuse, because abuse is over exaggerating it a little bit. I would say that this is more of a toxic relationship, because if Amaranth was being abused specifically physically, people would be able to see it. She's in the public eye a lot. She streams on Twitch. She's a huge streamer on Twitch. So if her husband was abusing her and she would appear with a blue eye or cuts or bruises, people would have called the cops and people would have said, Amaranth, are you okay, or whatever. But anyway, the other truth is that I don't feel sorry for Amaranth. I don't feel sorry for her husband. The only thing in their lives I feel sorry for is her pets and animals that have to deal with such disgusting human beings. And the truth is that, you want to know why? The truth is that Amaranth is someone who doesn't respect herself, she doesn't respect her marriage, and she doesn't respect her husband. And the truth is, her husband doesn't respect himself, doesn't respect the marriage, and doesn't respect the relationship. I mean, doesn't respect Amaranth. Now, the truth is that in a relationship like this that's so toxic and dysfunctional, how can there be any respect? Amaranth is someone who sells her body online, on OnlyFans or whatever, does whatever she can to make money and sells her body. And ask yourself this question: what type of a man would want to get with a woman, or let alone marry such a woman who does this stuff? So clearly he doesn't respect her and he's probably using her for money. Now there are many people who are saying that her husband is the one who's making all of the good financial decisions and all of the business ideas that has been happening. So essentially he's the brains of the operation, and she's just the face. So is the husband taking advantage of his wife? Probably. But I mean, it's not like the wife's complaining about the huge piles of money that they sleep on each and every night. And the other fact of the matter is that she lied about being in a relationship. She didn't have a boyfriend. She didn't have, she didn't have a she didn't have a boyfriend, or maybe she said she had a boyfriend, but this chick was married this whole time and lied about it. So on the other hand, she's not really technically innocent too. This is a whole dysfunctional situation, and honestly speaking, after seeing this, Amaranth, if Amaranth stays with this man, it's pretty much on her shoulders at this point. And the truth is that if this is the way this man is treating her, then she needs to leave him, or they just need to be business partners and not be married. But I mean, being married is a pretty huge thing, and the divorce and stuff will be expensive. But this is crazy. So I don't know. This situation is crazy, but as for all of this, I can say I'm not surprised, and I don't feel sorry for any of them. The only people I feel sorry for is the dogs and the horse that they have, the pets that they have. Women need to make better decisions with the men they marry, and men need to make better decisions with the women they date. There's a lot of responsibility that needs to be taken on both parts. Specifically, I don't understand. I can't respect a man who not only dates but sleeps. Okay, dating is questionable, but who decides to marry a woman who sells her body online in such a manner like Amaranth does. This whole do whatever you can to make money trait that people have these days is something I don't agree with. But anyway, this is controversial signing off. Goodbye.